to know what you're doing right now. Are you watching this right before you go to bed? Are you laying in bed watching it before you go to bed? Did you just get home from school and you're taking a little break watching some YouTube? Maybe you're just bored, so you're watching some YouTube videos. I don't know. But leave it in the comments below. I want to know what you're doing. It's so much fun for me to see you guys that comment on each and every one of my videos. You talk to me on Twitter. I like you guys. You guys are fun because it's so much fun to like see what you guys are doing and that you guys watch each and every one of my videos, and it's just so much fun to interact with you. So thanks for commenting, and you know who you are, and I appreciate it. So today your challenge is to leave below what you're doing right now and where you live. I love to know where you guys live. Like, are you across the country? Are you in California? Are you in Texas? I don't know. Just tell me where you live. Okay, let's get into the video. Sephora has been getting so many new products, and my next video is kind of a review and an overcap of a lot of the new products that Sephora has. And one of the newest products is the Tarte Be MATTEnificent palette. Such a beautiful palette. I was at work, I was looking around, and I realized that we had a new Tarte palette out. So I was looking at it, and it was just the most beautiful palette ever. All mattes, and I was just like, okay, I have to buy it. So I bought it. And then I opened it to realize that Holly Annery, that's how I say her name, Holly on YouTube, she's a pretty popular YouTube guru. I have honestly watched her for 3 years, literally forever. I've tweeted with her, everything. She helped create this palette. There's a little insert that the palette comes with, and it just talks about Holly and how she's a beauty guru on YouTube and all these crazy things. So I didn't even know that she created this palette. I just bought it, and then I opened it, and I realized, oh my gosh, you created this palette. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And the first part is just the packaging. Comes in this box, really cute box. I like how small the palette is. That really is a big factor to me. So nice small box. I like it also because Tarte is a natural brand. They formulate without parabens, mineral oil, sulfates, sodium, gluten, everything. So really natural brand. I absolutely love that. They're also cruelty free, which I know is really important. Then when you open the box and take the palette out, it comes with this packaging around it to keep it safe, and then you get the card that shows you a look that you can do, and then on the other side it talks about Holly, and then you have the palette, which is really beautiful packaging, really beautiful purple. This is a type of stone because I have it. I bought it when we went to some museum during high school. I don't know. But really pretty. I like that it's purple and gold. Very thin. Very important to me. Okay, and then when you open it, you get 8 eyeshadows. They are all matte. You get some beautiful neutral purples, and then you get a matte black and a matte brown, which I love that it came with that. And then you get my all-time favorite blush. You get a blush, and these blushes are amazing. They're my favorite. The blush is elevated, which I'm pretty sure is limited edition to only this palette. It's not available outside of this palette. And then you have a mirror too. Really nice, huge mirror. So I love the packaging. I love that it's thin, like I've said 1,000 times. I love that all of your colors are right there. There's no wasted area. It's not a bunch of wasted packaging. I love that there's a mirror. It does come with a double-ended brush. It looks like a shader brush and a crease brush, so that's nice. I'll just keep that in there. But really good palette. I'm really impressed so far just with the packaging and just with the color choices and everything. So that is the palette on its own. It snaps closed. The palette costs $36, which I think is right in the middle. It's not like a great deal, but it's not too much either. I was looking at the reviews online for it as well right before I made this video, and it has like 4.7 stars all across the board. People are really impressed, even though I haven't used it. So people are so impressed with this. $36. You can buy it at Sephora. You can buy it, you know, at anywhere, really. There's so many places. It is limited edition, so be sure to get it while you can. I have a feeling that it's going to sell out really quickly. First thing that I'm going to do is just apply the blush. I already have my foundation and whatnot on. I'm just going to do the tutorial with what comes in the palette. So I'm going to apply the blush, which is right here. It's a matte blush. It looks like a dusty rose color. Very similar, I believe, to Tarte Exposed, but it's a little bit more pink and a little bit less brown. I love Exposed, but this is more like a true blush color, as in it's a little bit more pink. So I'm going to apply this. I already love the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. I love the texture. I love the wear of them. And I knew I would love this color because I love dusty rose colors. Love the blush color. Love that it's matte. Love the color payoff. Really great color payoff. And I just love it. Great blush. Woohoo! zoomed in a little bit so I can start with the eye look. First thing that I'm going to do is apply a primer. I apply a primer underneath all of my eyeshadows because I have really oily eyelids. If you don't do this, then just skip it, I guess. But I am applying a primer. NARS Pro Prime is what I use. Just for the sake of this tutorial, when I say shade number 1 or 2, basically what it is it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll try and show you, but I'm just going to say numbers too, so if it's a little bit easier. I'm going to use the brush that it came with, might as well see what it's like, and I'm going to take shade number 1, that lightest color, and apply that all over my lids. Ooh, very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. And very blendable. Very nice. I'm just blending this all the way from my lid up to my brow bone. Then I'm going to take shade number 2, which is this one right here. I was going to say it's matte, but they're all matte. It's kind of a rosy brown, medium rosy brown, and very just generally work that into my crease. I always like to do this with a really neutral, light brown color, just because it really opens up my eyes and adds depth. So I'm doing that. These are super pigmented. I'm really impressed at how pigmented they are. You know, this palette really reminds me of the Naked 3. I think this is their kind of take on the Naked 3. Every brand is kind of coming out with their take of the Naked 3, but I definitely think that this is their comeback to it. Honestly, this might be a little bit better. I just like the colors in this one a lot, and I love that it comes with a blush. So if you don't want to spend the $52 on the Naked 3, I would get this one. I really would. I am going to take shade number 4, the light pink right there, and put that on the inner half of my lid. See what this pink is like. I mean, it's so light that I don't really expect it to be that overwhelming, but, ooh, that's very nice. Ooh, I really like that. I really, really like that. I'm going to take the 5th one. It's kind of a medium purple, and I'm going to just, on the same exact brush, put that on the outer half of my lid. These colors are so good for Valentine's Day. This palette's really good for any teenager if you just want some good neutral eyeshadows to create every single look with. This is such a romantic, great palette. I love this palette. I already love it to death. Seriously, I'm so impressed. I'm going to use literally every single color in this palette. I'm going to take the taupey color right here and put that into my crease. I'm going to bring that down a little bit in a V shape. Not a lot though. I just love matte eyeshadow. I really am a matte eyeshadow kind of person. Okay, then on the same brush, I'm going to take the purple color, the darkest purple color in the palette, number 3. And really on the tip of that brush, really very little bit, I'm going to put that into the crease. See how this purple is. Ooh. Yep, very pigmented. I got the tiniest amount and it's super pigmented. That's pretty. I really like that. I don't wear purple eyeshadow very much, but I want to because it's a really popular color. I've noticed that one of the most popular colored eyeshadows that people wear is purple, you know. Like, as in color, I mean not brown or gray or taupe. I don't think I'm going to use the brown just because I have no need to use it right now, but I am going to use the black as my eyeliner. If you want a less harsh look, you can use the brown as your eyeliner, but I am going to use the black today. Make sure you really tap off the excess because it can kind of fall down if you don't. That's with any black eyeshadow. So just smudge this into your lash line. I love using this as eyeliner. Alright, and then for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the color number 5. Actually, it's just, I named it color number 5. But the middle purple one, and I'm going to actually use the brush that it came with on this time. And I'm going to run that underneath my lash line. Maybe I'll actually do the color number 6, the taupe color. I don't know, you can do a mixture. But that's what I'm doing. Take a big fluffy brush, go around the edges, clean it up. You can take that lightest color, the number 1 right there, and you can use that as your highlight. So I'm going to do that again. I did it in the beginning, but I like to just always kind of blend with that shade. I used one of my favorite mascaras, and ironically, it is from Tarte as well. It's the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 mascara. This is a little mini one, but one of my all-time favorite mascaras. Such a good one. So there's a look. Really simple, really natural look. If you want to add some glitter, you can just throw on a glittery eyeshadow on top of it, whatever you want to do. But if you love matte colors, and if you want something like the Naked 3, a good alternative, a little bit cheaper, if you want something natural, if you just want a good palette overall, I would totally recommend this. Like I said, I think it's gonna go really fast. So if you want to buy it, get your hands on it quickly. If you guys want to see other new products from Sephora, be sure to subscribe because I'm gonna film it right now. It's gonna be up in a couple days, kind of overview of all the new products. So be sure to subscribe. That video is coming up next, and I will see you guys in a couple of days like always. Bye bye.